what you're doing is manipulating me.
Yep.
What you're doing is disrespecting me. What you're doing is lying to me. But somewhere along the line, you learned
That was love.
that was love.
And I think that also goes back to like childhood trauma, because a lot of people watch their parents or their mom or their dad go through that, and they think that that's love. And now you're in a situation with someone who's acting like that, and it's like, this is not love. You need therapy.
Courtney, let me tell you how brilliant that is. Because it makes me want to say that for most of us, our parents' relationships, whatever they were, should not be the model.
At all.
Hold on, wait. I'll take it a step further. Even if you never saw your parents fight and argue, that should still not be your model.
They're two completely different people.
No, wait. No, it's even more crazier than that. Because if you never see your parents argue, then you never learn how to still love someone you argue with. You never learn how to respond to conflict.
Yep.
And that'll mess you up.
You need to learn that,
Because you'll have a fight with someone and you'll be like, oh my God, it's over.
Yeah.
No, it's not over.
You want to run away.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you've never even seen people healthily have dialogue and resolve disagreements.
Exactly.
Anybody I date, I always ask them, how do you handle conflict? Because I think that's very important. I dated someone, every time it was an issue, he would literally run or be like, oh, it's over. And it's like, what? We're arguing over a pencil. Like, what are you talking about? And it just made me feel like, okay, either you're not really in this relationship or you don't know how to handle conflict. And that's very important when you're dealing with somebody.
That's something to develop.
And I wager to think that for a lot of people who are like that, it's because they never saw people deal with conflict in a healthy way.
Yeah, for sure.
Or they had parents, and that's what they would do.
Yeah.
A fight, we run. Conflict, we run.
Yeah.
A truly healthy person knows how to argue with you, disagree with you, but they never hit below the belt.
Yes.
They fight like they love you.
Exactly.
Yes.
They argue like they love you. Now they may be saying hard things, but they're not trying to destroy you.
Exactly.
That's real.
Agreed.
Yeah, we need more healthy dialogue. But it is tough when you haven't seen it yourself, and that translates to a bunch of different things. I feel like as people, but in that category for sure, I think we need to focus more on having dialogue.
But you know what? I am
emotions
thankful that
taking
in
over.
this generation we have so many resources and so many outlets. Nowadays, you can get online and it's so many people talking about these things. There's so many podcasts. There's so many therapists and this and that where you can get this information. Back in the day, it wasn't on social media.
Yeah.
These people didn't know they didn't know about gaslighting, or they didn't know about manipulation, or they didn't know about love bombing. Like, they didn't know about these things. But nowadays, it's like, I'm so thankful that we're able to know, and we can learn from that.
Yeah. So according to Local 12, there's a proven link between small penis size and sports cars, scientists are saying.
Oh, God.
Small penises in sports.
I need some more
So
water.
yes, they surveyed men from ages 18 to 74, and the study aimed to investigate if there was any truth to the cliche that a man driving an expensive sports car is compensating for his male inadequacy.
I could see that.
What do you think they discovered before I tell you?
I think that there was definitely a link.
What you think, Doc?
I don't know.
He's like, I don't know, and I don't care.
What did they find out?
Apparently there was.
I knew it.
So they made male participants believe that they had a relatively small or large penis by giving them false information about the average size of other men, right? Then they rated sports cars as more desirable if they felt they had a small, if they felt they had a small penis, they said. So that was kind of how they were orchestrating it. Other trials manipulated self-esteem in different ways and measured ratings for other luxury products like, what was it? It doesn't really show what the other examples is. But it said they tried other examples with other products, and there wasn't really as much of a connection as there was with the cars. So I don't know. It says men past the age of 29, their penis size was correlated more to their desire to have, sports cars.
I can see that being true because I feel like some guys do try to overcompensate.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm not good at this, or I look like this, or I have this package. I'm going to go and get this car, so I can see that being true.
I mean, I definitely have seen it.
Hey, everybody on the YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see, make sure you like and comment and share because we got to spread the joy, people. That's how it goes. See you next time.